up guys, Phoenix here, and welcome back to another piece of the Goku Black tutorial. So we're going to be working on the hair because last time we finished up the lower half of the build and the ears. So now we just need to finish all the hair details. So for that we're going to be using coal, black wool, gray, and some grass blocks. I know the audio might sound a little bit different because during stream one of my viewers told me that hiding my mic behind the monitor actually makes my audio wonky. And I did that for the part before this. So let me try putting it back where the mic usually is. It kind of blocks a little bit of my screen, but if it makes the quality better, we'll keep it that way. So let's go to the left side of the hair where we should have some some dirt blocks there, but we should also have a little spot right here where the ear is. So let's watch the ear, and that's where we're gonna start. So on the left ear we have this little segment coming up off of it, and what we're gonna do is find the two vertical right here, the first two vertical. There should be two singles right before it. As you can see, it's literally on the start of the ear. Anyways, from the two vertical we're gonna find the top block and put two pieces of coal to the left, or you can use black wool for this part. Maybe black wool will be better. And actually, let me just double check with the finished build. I think I had the finished build somewhere in my files right here, so let me just pull it up, because I think it's going to be coal colored in with black, but we can also just use black. Yeah, I'm going to use coal. Alright, so we're going to put two coal to the left of the top block there, and this two vertical. We're then going to go up and to left 3 flat, and we're going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4 times in a row. So up and to left 3 flat like this, and we're going to do that 4 times in a row. So that's 1, 1, 2, 3, that's 2, 1, 2, 3, that's 3, 1, 2, 3, that's 4. We're then going to go up and to left 4 flat, place and block 1, 2, 3, 4. And from that 4 flat, we can actually go to the right side of it and just extend all the way over into the side of his head, which it should be on the third block in this 4 vertical right here when we bring it over. So let's see if it's done. And it's not, which means I messed up somewhere. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, let's go back a little bit. It's supposed to be 5 sets of 3 flat. So instead of 4, we're going to add an extra one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's add a 5th set of 3 flat. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. We're then going to go up and to left 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do what we just did. Extend about 14 over to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And as you can see, this is the third block in the 4 vertical, meaning that we did that correctly. You can color that in with black wool if you want now, or you can just leave it blank. It doesn't really matter. We'll come back to that one later. Next, we're going to go to where we have this 3 vertical dirt above it. And what we can do with that is actually swap it out with coal. We're then going to go up and to the left 3 vertical 2 more times in a row. So place and block on the top block. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. Up and to left 1 single. And we actually have another section right here that we can do one of these little black cutoffs into. So what we're going to do is that first 3 vertical that we swapped into, this one right here, we're going to find the middle block in it and put a coal to the left. Pause if you need to make sure you can see where everything is. We're then going to go up and to left 1 single from there. Up and to the left 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and to the left 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from that 4 flat, I want you to mark each of them with a dirt block so we can come back to it later, because we do need to finish up with this single block that we have going up there. So going back to the single block we have up here, we're going to go up and to the left 9 vertical. So place and block to the left or top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up and to the right, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right, 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up and to the right, 3 vertical again. 1, 2, 3. Oops, 3. So we have, after the 9 vertical, we have this 3, 2, 3 pattern. And I don't know if you can hear it, but my Xbox is like screaming right now. I'm either going to switch over completely to the 1 for the future builds, or I'm going to have to figure out what's wrong with my Xbox. So that's actually pretty annoying, and I don't know how to stop it. Like, I'm only running Minecraft, so it shouldn't be that intensive on the Xbox, but it always makes these really loud noises, and it's actually pretty obnoxious. Anyways, from that 3 vertical, we're going to go up and to the right. 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. So placement block on the right side of the top block. 1, 2. 1, 2. Up and to the right, 5 singles now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and to the right, 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And actually, that 7 I think can be black wool, so let's swap it out. So I think this is actually a part of the hair, not the... I think this is the part of the shading, not the hair. So I'm going to swap that 7 out real quick, and let me just make sure it is supposed to be swapped out. I think you could even leave it as coal if you want. Yeah, there's a lot of contradictions going on with my build right now. Let me see, I have the layer shading. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it as black wool because my shade layer is supposed to be that color. So we're gonna leave it like that. And actually, for these parts too, where I had the coal here, you might want to swap them to black, but I would leave them as coal just so you can see the distinction layer. The finished build might not have the coal there, but I think it might look better that way. Anyways. From the 7 flat, we're going to go down and to the right 1 single. Down and to the right 2 vertical. Down and to the left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 singles. Wow, okay. So placement block underneath, and we're going to 11, wait, did I say 10? I think it's 10 singles, right? Let me count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Down to the left 3 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3. Placing block again. 1, 2, 3. So this is coming along real nicely. We're just making the splits between dark gray and the black wool. So all we're going to do is go down to left 7 vertical, 2 times in a row now. So placement block underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Placement block again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Now the left side here is going to be dark gray if you want to fill it in. Like right here is going to be dark gray. You use dark gray wool or gray concrete, while the right side will be black wool. But I will go over the colors afterwards. I should stop coloring it when I'm talking. That's actually getting people lost. So, what are we gonna do from there? Let's double back now and finish up the shading layers in each of these spikes, and then we'll continue from there. So, where we had this 4 flat that I marked with the dirt, we're gonna go back to that now. And what I want you to do is we can actually go up and to the left from it. 2 flat. 1, 2. Up and to the left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left 2 flat 4 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And finally 1, 2. So that's 2 flat 4 times in a row. And it's going to get a lot skinnier here before we get back into it. So we're going to go up and to the left 1 single. Up and to the left 2 flat. Up and to the left 1 single again. up and to left 2 flat, up and to left 2 singles, 1, 2, up and to left 2 flat, 1, 2, up and to left 4 singles now, and here's where it changes up, 1, 2, whoops, 2, 3, 4, and once you have those 4 singles, you can just zoom out and see it like this. All you're going to do is on the final block, so this 4th single right here, we're going to put 1 on top, 1 to the left, so it looks like this backwards R shape, and then that first block that you put 1 on top of, we're just going to put 7 to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From there, we're going to go underneath, so you can put a placement block and go down to the right to 12, flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Delete your placement block, then we're going to go underneath again, so we can go down to the right 15 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you can color that entire thing in with black wool. Now at the end of the 15, all we can do is, you can see it connects to this 3 vertical we have right here. And what we can do simply is go to that 3 vertical we had and continue off of it to make more spikes. So on the middle block in that 3 vertical, so this middle block right here, we're going to go to the left of it and put a dark coal. We're then going to go up and to left 1 single. So we have this shape now. We just added these 2 blocks. We're then going to go up and to left 2 vertical 3 times in a row. So placement block on the left side, 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2, 1, 2, that's 3. See, placement blocks all in the same place, just helping us complete the shape. Up and to left 1 single, up and to left 2 vertical. And now, instead of working at a diagonal, from the top block in that 2 vertical, we're going to put 2 to the right. We're then going to go down to the right 3 flat, 1, 2, 3, down to the right 2 flat, 1, 2, up and to the right 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3, up and to the left 2 vertical, 1, 2, up and to left 1 single, up and to left 2 vertical 2 times in a row, 1, 2, 1, 2, up and to left 1 single, up and to left 2 vertical again, up and to left 2 single, 1, 2, and let me just zoom out because there's a lot of small numbers that we just said, so it's very easy to get lost. So going back to where we had the 2 flat down here, that's where we started curving back up. We curved up into the right 3 vertical. We then started changing direction and going to the left. So we went 2, 1, 2 vertical again, 2 vertical again, 1 single, 2 vertical, and then 2 singles in a row. And that's where we currently are at. Now, from those 2 singles, we can go up and to left 2 vertical. So put your placement block on the left or top, 1, 2. We're then going to go up and to the left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 singles. That's a lot. Jeez, make sure you count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. From there, we're going to go up and to left 2 flat, up and to left 1 single, up and to left 2 flat again, up and to left 1 single, except this time from that single block, whoops, put that back, from that single block, we're going to put 2 to the right and start going in the opposite direction. So it's doubling back on a little bit of what we just did. Now let's go down into the right 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. So doubling back, you can see it all connected very closely. This is what it should look like. We then go down into the right 4 flat again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And paying close attention here because it's easy to mess up. From that 4 flat, we're going to go to the 4th block. And to the right of it, we're going to put a gray wool. And on that gray wool, we're going to surround it in coal. Like this. Then we're going to work with the top block now and add 1 to the left. Then going up into left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Up into left 2 flat. 1, 2. And that's the little break off we needed. It was very compact right there, and it was easy to get lost and maybe even place in the wrong spot. So that's why I just wanted to get it to that 2 flat where you can see it's separated clearly. Zoom out if you need to, make sure it looks like this. Whew. So, we're not even halfway done with the hair, sadly, and we are 17 minutes in. Yikes. So, I might stop this a little bit because I do have a stream to do, and upload the first half tomorrow, and then finish this all and make it just one big 40-minute video for you guys. Because I don't want to stress my voice. Anyways, from the 2 flat, we're going to go up into left 3 flat 3 times in a row. So placing block 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 1, 2, 3. That's 2. And finally, 1, 2, 3. That's 3. Up into left 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. From that 4 flat, we're going to up into the left 1 single. And then in the top block in that single, we're going to put 1 to the right. We're then going to go up into the right 2 flat. So placing block 1, 2. Up into the right 1 single. Up into the right 2 flat. We're going to do that 4 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Up into the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Let me just zoom out so you can see. We're just angling up right now. It's kind of mimicking the shape of the hair outside of it. So we're then going to go up into the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. So placing block on the right or top side. 1, 2. 1, 2. Delete your dirt. And now here's the highest point right here. We're going to go up into the right 7 flat now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then underneath it is where we're going to be placing our placement blocks from now on, just so that we can start going down and to the right. You can also place it on the right side, but just in case if we're changing to the left direction or something, putting it on the bottom just saves you some time. So we're going to go down into right 2 flat 3 times in a row. 1, 2. Placement block. 1, 2. That's 2. 1, 2. That's 3. Down into right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Down to right 1 single. Down to right 2 flat. We're gonna do that 6 times in a row. 1, 2. That's 1. 1, 2. That's 2. 1, 2. That's 3. 1, 2. That's 4. 1, 2. That's 5. And finally 1, 2. That's 6. So we're almost at the halfway point in his hair at least. The only problem is it looks like we're almost done with the shading, but there are plenty of spots right here with just like inner spikes that I was missing before. So we're gonna have to do some of those, and we're about to link up with one right now, so you'll see what I'm talking about. It's not just shading. There's some spikes of just natural hair that I'm missing. So once we fill those in, we'll also be having to shade those in as well. So it's a pretty frustrating process, and that's why I said I might do some of it today, some of it tomorrow, and just upload the video for this one tomorrow. So it looks like I'm doing 2 episodes in a row or something. But anyways, we're going to down to right 1 single. Down to right 2 flat 3 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. From there, we're actually going to go below this final set of 2 flat and put another set below it like this. And from that newly placed set, we're going to add 2 to the right and 12 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it should be 16 in total. Make sure you count it out. All we're going to do on the right side of it is go down to the right 3 flat. And actually, let's mark both ends before we continue. So when I tell you to go to the left side, you'll know to come to here. But on the right side, we're going to go down to the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And on the first block in the 3 flat, so this first one right here, we're going to go above it with our black wool and go 3 going straight up. 1, 2, 3. And actually, let's put a 4th one there, my bad. 4. We just need to block that out. We're then going to continue along the 3 flat and go down to the right 2 flat with our coal. 1, 2. Down into the right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. And from the 2 vertical, we can actually do some more shading stuff, but I don't think we want to. Yeah, I don't think we want to. But we can. Instead, I want to go to the left side of things and work with that. So let's go to the left side that we touched and work with that, where we have the placement block waiting for us. So all we're going to do is go below that block, actually, and put a placement block. So we can go down to the left 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to the left 1 single. Down to the right 2 flat 3 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Down to the right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. Down to right 2 vertical. Down to right 1 single again. Down to right 2 vertical again. Followed by 1 single again. So here's the pattern we have. We had 5 singles followed by 2, 1, 2, 1. From there, we're actually going to go down to the right, 2 vertical 3 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Jesus, I messed that up bad. There we go. Down to the right 3 vertical. Down to the right 1 single. Down to the right 3 vertical again. And on the middle block in that 3 vertical, we're going to go to the right 1. We're then going to go up into the right 2 flat. And then up into the right 1 single. Now, going to the bottom block of that 3 vertical, because we just worked with the middle block. The bottom block, we're going to go down to the left. 3 single blocks. 1, 2, 3. Down to the left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. Down to left 1 single. Down to left 2 vertical. Down to left 1 single again. Down to left 2 vertical. And this actually should have connected with what you've already had built. The 19 vertical strain right here. At the diagonal. So that's perfect. That's what I was talking about, these pieces of hair that are missing before we shade them in. And actually, let me check. I think that's the last one. Say what? Is it the last one? Yeah, that is actually the last piece of hair that we needed to do. Now everything else is shading, so that's actually pretty amazing for when I pick this back up, because that will save us a lot of time. So now that I've reached this point, what I'm going to actually do is let's swap over the blocks that I use for coal into black wool on certain areas, because that will actually save you guys some time later. So let me show you where we can do that. So right here, the outer frame can be swapped. Actually, no, that's going to be too much of a waste of time, right? I wanted to swap these out into black wool, but I think keeping it separate as a frame might be helpful for you guys. So even though in my finished build, I don't think I have coal right there. I think outlining it in coal helps you guys color it better. So let me see how this looks next to it. Yeah, it doesn't look too much different on the right hand camera screen, does it? So I think it would be healthy to keep shading things like this. So yeah. I'm gonna continue this. There's gonna be like a cut right here where I jump back into it, so just ignore that. But I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna probably live stream right now, and then I'll continue this tutorial at another time. Hey, what is up guys, Phoenix here, and welcome back. I think I took a break, or this is a new video, I don't really know, but let's just jump right back into it. I'm pretty sure this is continuing off of an old part of the video, so we should be just fine. Going up to the hair right now, to this point where we have a little bridge with the black wool. And what we're gonna do with that bridge is we're gonna go all the way down to the right from it, to where we have this 2 vertical, and we're gonna find the top block right there. So let me zoom out so you can see it. A lot of people say I go too slow, a lot of people say I go too fast. I'm pretty sure if anybody doing this build, they're most likely, if they made it this far, they're used to this speed, so they'll be just fine. Look at the right hand cameraman, you can see the top block right there. All we're gonna do is take our coal and go 2 to the left. And from there we will start our little journey for outlining the entire rest of the hair. There is a piece that goes above right here as well, but we're not gonna do that. I think it goes above this little end, but we're not going to touch that yet. You can also remove these 4, we don't need them. But anyway, some of those 2 to the left you just placed, we're going to go up and to the left, 1 single, up and to the left, 2 flat, 2 times in a row, so placement block 1, 2, placement block on the end, 1, 2. From there we're going to go up and to left, 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, up and to left, 12 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And on that 12 flat, we're going to go to the last 3 blocks. We're going to ignore the first one, but the other 2, the second and the third one, are going to get 1 coal underneath each, so that we can double back now. So from there, the right block, we're going to go down into the right, so put your placement block underneath, so we can go down into the right 5 singles, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Down into the right 2 vertical, 1, 2. You should have something that looks like this so far. It looks exactly like the shape we have out on the left side of it, just a little bit skinnier. So from there, we're going to go down into the right 1 single, down into the right 2 flat, and then we had, so that's 1, 2. We're going to do that again, down into the right 1 single and 2 vertical, so 1, 1, 2. So if you zoom out, you should have that same pattern twice in a row. So we have the 5 singles, the 2 vertical, 1, 2, 1, 2. From there, we're going to go down into the right 2 vertical again, placement block underneath, 1, 2. Down into the right 3 vertical 2 times in a row, so placement block in the same spot, 1, 2, 3, placement block, 1, 2, 3. And mark the 3 just placed, because this is where it kind of, where I told you before, I did this in coal, but I was supposed to be doing it in black wool. If you did this in black wool, it would have been touching right here and you could see the distinguished spots. But since I'm doing it in coal, just so it's easier for people who are newer to pixel art to distinguish, I just want you to mark those 3. The bottom block right here, we're not going to touch right now. So all we're going to do is on the bottom block in the 3, this 4th block we're not going to touch, but the 3 blocks we place are what we're messing with. So let's go to the bottom block in the 3 we just placed and put 1 to the right. We're then going to go up and to the right, 1 single, up and to the right 2 flat, and we're going to do that 4 times in a row. So placement block on the right side, 1, 2, that's 1. Placement block again, 1, 2, that's 2, 1, 2, that's 3, and 1, 2, that's 4. Perfect. After that, we're going to go up and to the right 3 flat, down into the right 3 flat, down into the right 2 flat, down into the right 1 single, down to left 1 single. And this shape will look a little bit confusing to you because it's gonna, like, the majority of his head is gonna be that black shape, and there's just like the slight pockets of gray. So this is gonna take up a huge amount of space just for it to all be colored in black. Anyways, from there we're gonna go down to left 2 flat, so place block underneath, 1, 2. down to left 1 single, down and to left 2 flat 3 times in a row. 1 2 1 2, that's 2, 1 2, that's 3, down to left 1 single, down to left 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1 2, that's 1, 1 2, that's 2. And from there, we're going to do a bunch of singles as we get ready to start going vertical. So we're going to go down and to the left, actually 7 singles in a row. So placement block underneath, or if you're an expert, you don't need to put the placement block. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. We're then going to switch to verticals now. So we're going to go down to left 2 vertical 3 times in a row. So 1 2, just like that. We need to do that 3 times. So this is 1 1 2, that's 2. Whoops, messed up there. 1 2, that's 3. From there, we're going to go down to left 3 vertical now 2 times in a row. So we did 2 3 times in a row. Now we're swapping the numbers. It's going to be 3 vertical 2 times in a row. So 1 2 3. As you can see, it's not the 2 vertical, but it's 3. We're going to do that 2 times. So one more time now. 1 2 3. Oops. Perfect. Now we're going to go down to right 4 vertical. 1 2 3 4. Down to right 5 vertical. 1 2 3 4 5. And from the 5 vertical, we're going to go to the middle block right here and put 1 to the right. We're then going to go up and to the right 1 single, up and to the right 2 vertical, up and to the right. Oh, this is a big number. This is a big boy number right here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 singles in a row up and to the right. So 1 2 3 4 5. Make sure you count it. 6 7 8 9 10 11. Double check if you need to, guys. You don't want to mess this up. And even if you do mess up the hair a little bit, guys, like I told you, some of the detail you won't even notice, like from far, so it's fine. A lot of people, you always like DMing me, it's like, oh, it messed up by 1 block, and then if you put like just 1 extra block here, nobody cares. But I do understand you guys want it to be perfect. Anyways, we're gonna up and to right 2 flat, up and to right 2 singles, 1 2, up and to right 2 flat, 5 times in a row. So placement block 1 2. Keep the placement block on the right or top side each time. 1 2, that's 2. 1 2, that's 3. 1 2, that's 4, and 1 2, that's 5. Up and to the right 3 flat 2 times in a row. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. And on the final block in that 3 flat, we're gonna go underneath it, so we can go down to right 2 singles. 1 2. So let's see, we got majority of it shaped out. We only have that 1 2 3 4 5 6, about 7 more frills to go. So let's see if we can finish that up real quick. Anyway, some of the singles we just did, we're gonna go down into the right 2 vertical. 1 2. Down to the right 5 vertical. 1 2 3 4 5. Down to the right 7 vertical. 1 2 3 4. Whoops, 4 5 6 7. And then we're going to go back in now by going to the left side with our placement block, or the bottom. So we go down into left 5 vertical. 1 2 3 4 5. Now here's where it gets a little bit tight, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys are going to get mad at me because it's going to be, some of you guys might have messed up by maybe like 1 block here, and here's where you'll find out if you did. So on that 5th block, we're going to go down into left 3 vertical. 1 2, whoops, 2 3, and you can see it touches right here at the diagonal, which is fine. But we're then going to go back up to the middle block and put 2 to the right. And from that 2 to the right, we're then going to go up and to the right, 2 flat again. From that 2 flat, we're going to go up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 flat. Up and to the right 2 singles now. 1 2. Up and to the right 2 flat. Up and to the right 2 singles again. Up and to the right, 2 vertical. It's getting really close now. We're almost done with this slope section right here. Up and to the right, 1 single. Do it again, up and to the right, 1 single. And then down and to the right, 1 single. And it should touch the wall right there, which is perfect. Now, once it actually touches the wall, you see how we did this little triangle shape right here, or this like hump? When it touched the wall right here, we're gonna go up to the 2 vertical that's chilling right next to it. And what I actually want you to do is go up and to the right from it. So up and to the right from this 2 vertical. 2 vertical again. And this is like, once again, what I was telling you, if you were to be using black wool, it would look different, see? Because you would be touching this with black wool, but we're gonna be using the coal if you want. So 2 vertical right there. Up and to the right, 2 single. Down and to the right, 9 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Down to the left, 2 vertical, 3 times in a row. So place and block underneath or to the left side. 1, 2, 1, 2, that's 2, 1, 2, that's 3. We're making good time right here. Now once you have those 3 sets of 2 vertical, we're gonna go to the final one. And below the final one, we're gonna put 1 extra going down and then 1 block to the left. So we have this L shape that we just created. And then working to the right side of that L shape, so we have this entire L shape, the bottom right corner, this little piece right here. We're gonna go up and to the right from it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 singles, I think. Let me recount that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, my eyesight is so poor. I'm sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 singles, I believe. And like, I can't really see. My eyes are terrible. I marked it for myself. I don't know why it's so hard to see. Yes, 7 singles, I think. If it's more than 7, I'll correct it right now, but let's just put 7 first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's gonna be almost time for one of you guys to take my spot as the pixel art guy. My eyesight's going bad. I used to have good eyesight. I can't see anything anymore. That's sad. So let's see where we're at right now. We need to connect this to the wall right there. So all we're gonna do is go up and to the right, another single. So now it's touching at the diagonal. Then once you have that, we're gonna up and throw another single again. And we are good. I think it ended up being 9. A 9, I think. But anyways, let me see. What else do we have on this side of the build? We're actually done on this side, so that's pretty good. All we have to do is the entire top part now. So the top one, that little spike right there, 3, 4, 5-ish. So let's get to it. So I think we can start from the bottom right since we're already over here and just work our way back. So from the bottom right, let's go to this frill down here. Whoa, whoa, why isn't this connected? I'm just gonna fill that block in. I didn't know there was just a dirt there. That's weird. So on the bottom part of his hair, there should be a 2 flat in between a 4 and a 3. And I think this is the only 2 flat you can see from down here. So look where I marked it. It's really close to the tip right there. We have the coming in right here. We have 3, 4, 4, then the 2 we need, and then the 3. So find this spot right here. And what we're gonna do is go to the left block in it and put 1 piece of coal on top, and then that's where we're gonna start. Whoops, there we go. Now, from that first coal, we're gonna go up and to the right 1 single, up and to the right 2 flat, up and to the right 1 single again, up and to the right 2 flat. Then we're gonna up and to the right 3 singles now. 1, 2, 3. And from that third single, so this one all the way at the top, we're gonna add an extra 4 to the left of it to extend it out. And then we're gonna start working a little bit with the diagonals here. So we're gonna go down and to left 1 single, up and to the left 1 single. On that new single, we're gonna put 1 block on top, 1 to the right. And then to kind of meet up with this corner over here, we're gonna go up and to the right 2 singles, and then up and to the right 2 flat. Perfect. So touch there, but we still need to come back and work a little bit with this area right here, right before, like you see where we had these singles coming up into it. We just placed these blocks, so we're going to work with those singles that we just placed. Anyways, let me move my layers out. So from that spot specifically, we're going to go to the bottom block in the 2 singles, so the left one. And if my controller dies any minute now, don't worry, I have my plug right here. Just might pop up on the screen for a quick second. So on the bottom block in the 2 singles, we're going to put 2 vertical to the left of it. So 1, 2, like that. We're then going to go up and to the right 3 singles. Actually, I think it's more than 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 singles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let me see if I can get this working real quick. Because both my batteries are acting up right now. I think this battery's about to die too. That's crazy. Let's see if we can keep it going. Anyways, from that 6 single now, we're gonna go up and to the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up and to the right 2 singles. Up and to the right 2 vertical again. 1, 2. Up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 vertical. Then 1 single again. 1, 2. 1. As you can see, it's the same pattern twice in a row. We have 2, 1, 2, 1, and this all comes after. Actually, we had the 6 single, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So pause it if you need to. Make sure it looks like this. It should be all good though. From there, we're going to up and to the right, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. Up and to the right, 1 single. Yeah, I think so. Up and to the right, 2 vertical again. 1, 2. Up and to the right, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. So our next pattern is 1, 2, 3, as you can see. And then for the top of this slope, we're going to go up and to the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row, followed by 3 vertical 2 times in a row. So 1, 2, 1, 2. That's 2 times in a row. Now we're going to switch it to 3s and do the same thing. So place and block 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that should be the end of the slope right there. We now need to double it back in, and we should be fine bringing that up. So on the top block in that 3 vertical we just placed, we're going to put 1 to the left and start sloping downward. So put your place block underneath as we go down into left 2 flat, down to left 3 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3. Placement block 1, 2, 3. Down to left 4 and then 5 flat, so it's increasing the number. Same placement block 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very, very easy to do. Now the number's gonna get a little bit bigger here, but it's gonna connect to the wall soon, so that's good. So we're gonna go down to left 10 flat now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And from the final block in the 10 flat, we're gonna put a placement block above it, like so, so that we can go up and to the left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2. And if you're connected at the diagonal, that means you did your job. Perfect. So you've connected now to this 12 flat. And what we're going to do is on the right side, we're going to count 4 blocks to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And on that 4th block, we are going to put a coal on top. And you can delete the other dirt blocks as we get ready to continue the frills. So this part is not really difficult to do, it's just a lot of blocks to place. There's a lot of 2s and 3s and 1s, and hopefully you guys can keep along. Anyways, from that single, we're going to up and to the right, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. So 1, 2, 1, 2. From the top of those 2 verticals, we're going to go up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 vertical. Up and to the right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 singles now, and I might need to backtrack a little here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's correct. And on the 5th one, so not the last one, this one right here, we're gonna actually put 2 to the left. So we need this single just to stay spiky, but we need to come back in with the spike. So we're then gonna go down and to left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Down to left 2 flat 2 times in a row. So placement block right underneath or to the left side. 1, 2. 1, 2. We're then gonna go down and to left 3 flat again. 1, 2, 3. Down to left 1 single. 1. Down to left 2 flat, and we're gonna do that 5 times in a row. Placement block 1, 2. Placement block 1, 2. That's 2. 1, 2. That's 3. 1, 2. That's 4. And 1, 2. That's 5. After that, we're gonna go to the final set right there and go up and to left 4 vertical, and this should touch where we had already built. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it did. Perfect. Mark the 4 vertical we just placed though, so you don't lose track of it because we're still working with it. Now once you have that, we're going to put 1 to the left of the top block in the 4 vertical. We're then going to go up and to left 1 single. Up and to the left 2 vertical. Up and to left 1 single again. Up and to left 2 vertical. So we have 1, 1, 2, 1, 2 so far. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we're gonna go up and to left 1 single and 2 vertical again. So it's the same pattern. You see the 1, 2. We'll just do it one more time. Placement block 1. Placement block 1, 2. Screenshot this or just pause if you need to recount. Just make sure you don't lose your spot. Otherwise, it can get really, really messy from here. Anyways, we're gonna go up and to left now. 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to left 2 flat. 1, 2. Up and to left 1 single. Up and to left 2 flat 3 times in a row. So placement block on the left or top side. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's 3. Perfect. We're then gonna go up and to left 1 single. Up and to the right 1 single. And mark those so you don't lose track of them, so you can see what we just did, because you can see it connected to the wall right there, and we're almost done. I think we have 1 more frill left, and then you guys will be happy to know we will be done. So what we're gonna do for this next part is in the area we just marked, the 1 whatever, we can clean up these singles from here first before we go up there. What we're gonna do is from the first single we play, so this one on the left, it's easier to work with, I think. What we're gonna do is go up and to the left 2 singles from it. 1, 2. Let me double check to make sure that's correct. Yep, okay, so we can work with this now. Easy. Whoops. So once you have those 2 singles going up and to the left, we're gonna work with the right side and the left side with it. So we're gonna do the right side first by going up and to the right. So mark it so we can come back to it though. But we're gonna go up and to the right 2 vertical. Up and to the right 9 vertical. 1, 2, and it should be touching the wall by the way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And like I said, this would look a lot better if it was colored in black wool, but we're using it to separate, so it's fine. We're then gonna go up and to the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left 1 single. Up and to the right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the left 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then to finish this up now, all we're gonna do is go up and to left 1 single. And before we drop down and continue over there, I just want to get the dark gray out and show you what areas are going to be dark gray. So that 1 single block right here is going to be dark gray. This little 4 or 5 strip right here is going to be dark gray. And there's going to be a strip right here dark gray as well, but I didn't finish blocking it out because we didn't finish the left side yet. So let's drop back down and do the left side. So from this single, we're going to up and to the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3, and now everything inside here right here will be dark gray as well. The other stuff can be colored with black wool, but I don't really care. We're gonna just keep doing the frame stuff. So now to finish up this build, it's pretty simple. All we're going to do now is go back to that original spot over here where we marked that single earlier in the beginning. So remember, all in the beginning we marked the single, come back to it. And all we need to do with it is go up and to the right from it, 17 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Up and to the left, 8 vertical now, so placement block to the left or top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're almost done, guys. Literally just like this one curl left, and then we'll jump to the finished build. So hang in there with me. I'm sorry if you hear any background noise. I just want to get this done though. Up and to left, 4 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Placement block. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 17, 8, 4, 4. We're then going to go up and to left, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. And now we need to start going towards the left to point it out. So we're going to go up and to the left, 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to left, 2 flat. 1, 2. Up and to left, 2 singles. Up and to left, 2 flat again. 1, 2. Up and to left, 1 single. And then up and to left, 2 flat. And that's the final tip. All we need to do is double back down onto the right side, bring it down there, and we will be completely done with our Goku tutorial. Of course, when I go to the colors, we'll see if everything is alright, but it looks okay from here, so that's good. So anyways, from that 3 or 2 flat we have right here, we need to turn it into a 3 flat. So what we're going to do is put a 3rd block to the right here. So it's connected this way. From there, we're going to go down and to the right, 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down and to the right, 4 flat. So put your placement block underneath or to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down and to the right, 3 flat, 3 times in a row. 1, 2, 3. Placement block. 1, 2, 3. Placement block. 1, 2, 3. Always just clean up your workspace. It's just implied. Now we're going to go down and to the right, 2 flat. Down and to the right, 2 single. Down and to the right, 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down to the right, 1 single again. Down to the right, 2 vertical. So you can see it's starting to get repetitive now. We have 1, 1 for the 2 singles. Then 2, 1, 2. We're then going to go down and to the right, 1 single again. Down to the right, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. And to finish up this entire build now, we're going to go down to the right, 2 singles. 1, 2. Perfect. Oh my god, we are finally done, guys. So, this doesn't look complete because there's still a lot of coloring to do, but I will jump into the finished build and show you guys where all the colors go. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. This is Phoenix, and we will see you guys in a quick jump cut. I forgot this part a little bit earlier, so we're going to go in with the spruce wood and do this. There's a little bit of shading underneath the eye. I don't know why it's not marked in my blueprints, but I'm going to just do it right now. Let's go to the left part of the eye, and let's look for this 3 vertical by the ear. So this spot right here. Oh, and my second camera is not on. There we go. So I just marked it for you. You see that 3 vertical on the left side of the ear? It's right close to where we have the curly part of the ear. And there's a 2 vertical above it, and there's a 3 vertical below it. So right here, we're going to find the middle block and put a spruce plank to the right of it. This will probably be edited in somewhere in the build. Just ignore it. I mean, don't ignore it, but just do it if you want to get the shading correct. From there, we're going to go up and to the right, 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything above this will be spruce right here in this little corner. Then you can go to the opposite side of the eye where we have this single right here in between the 2 flats. And from that single, we're going to put a spruce on top. We're then going to go up and to the right, 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very simple to do, but I don't know why I forgot it. I think I just didn't have it marked. From the opposite side of this piece of coal now, we're going to go up and to the right, 4 singles again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right, 2 flat. Up and to the right, 1 single. Actually, we're gonna do up and to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 singles again. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just about covering in this entire area. Then from there, we're gonna go up and to the right, 2 flat, and that should touch the corner. And we're good. Everything above this spot will be colored in spruce. And I will probably be rambling about this in the finish. When I jump to the finished build, I'll probably start complaining about this because I think later in the recording I realized I didn't do this and I started rambling about it. So just ignore that later. We're covering it now, and I'll edit this clip into the missing section. But you can see we're coloring it all with spruce, just so you guys can't forget it later. Everything up here is spruce. And if you can see the thumbnail, I think, of the video, you can see that this part is supposed to be shaded. Everything below it will be birch though, so you should be fine. Sorry about this. I don't usually edit in stuff like this, but this was just a missing piece of shading, and I didn't want you guys to have a incomplete build. Alright, we're back with the finished color tray. So we're going to be needing 8 blocks, which leaves you room for your splash potion of swiftness. It could be 9 blocks because what happened down here is you could use gray wool for the neck area and gray concrete for the hair, but it doesn't really matter. So let's just start off from the jacket. For the jacket, actually, I'm going to go through the tray. We're going to need gray concrete, light gray concrete, black concrete, yellow, and lime concrete, white concrete, and spruce planks and birch planks. Those are the 8 that I'm going to tell you to get. So with the light gray, we're going to do both shoulder parts, the left and the right. It's pretty simple. We already did the detail with the black coal, so just doing the right and left parts, we'll get that done. However, for the inner part of the shirt, where we have the black and gray mixed in, you can see we outlined the black areas, and I think I did it with coal once again. The inner parts will be with the black concrete, so you can do right there, that's 1 spot. Then underneath it, that's a 2nd spot. We have 3 right there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 spots for us to use the black concrete. And if we ended up using a different color like black wool, that's fine as well. I just used the black concrete because it looked a little dark, but like I said, you can just swap the colors as you please. Then the inner part, everything else up to the neck, will be gray wool, as you can see. No skin yet until we reach right down here, which when we reached here, we had the spruce planks on the inner part of the neck and the birch planks on the outer parts on both sides. See, left side of the neck had birch, right side had birch, and then underneath the neck is spruce. Moving into the face follows a similar structure. From the right side, where we outlined everything over there, that's all going to be spruce, including the inner part of the nose. Everything else will be birch. Going up to the ear, however, and into the top of the forehead, we'll get to that in a second, but the ear, however, you can see the inner part of the ear, we use spruce, and then when you reach this little gap right here, all I did was extend up with the spruce. I didn't go outside of it, I just extended up, and then everything outside is birch. And I did the exact same thing for the left ear. Let's go over there and check it out. See, we just extended up to the final part of the coal, and everything outside was birch. Now moving into the face, I don't know, did I do the shading part? I don't think I did the shading part. If I didn't, we'll go back and do that in a second. I might just edit that. I might just edit it into the video. Now I have to go and check, but if I didn't do it, I'll edit it in, and I'm just rambling right now for no reason. If I did do it, then congratulations. So we have the spruce right there that goes up into the under part of the eye, and then just like here on the right side of the face as well, we also have right above the eye where the coal is, we have these 3 blocks of spruce that then connect here. Everything in that top right corner ended up being spruce colored. The rest of the face, however, was birch. The eyes we already did. The inner part will be black on both, and then everything else will be white concrete. And then moving to the earring, you can see we have the yellow concrete for all the golden loops. This part will be empty right here, this bottom left, which I told you guys already. Then for the gemstone, we have it lime green, and it's getting held together by another piece of yellow concrete. Now moving into the hair, which took us so long to do, we'll be using black and dark gray. Everything on the outside pretty much will be dark gray. Everything inside will be black. You can see when we did that big outline right here, everything inside of it will be black. So I can't even describe it properly, I think, without messing it up. So I suggest you guys just pause it and color it accordingly. Coloring the grays first will get you it done a lot quicker. So you can see we have a gray patch right here, then the inside is black, then that goes up here as well. Everything outside is gray, outside is all gray. Once you do all the dark grays, coloring and all the blacks is easy. So make sure you pause the screen right here and just match up your colors as you can, because we did have little pieces of stuff that kind of separated it. So you can see the black coal right here separated the black from the gray, even though we did use a lot of coal to outline the stuff. In my finished build, I didn't use coal to outline it, but I think you guys using coal will help you guys color it in easier. So that's why I used coal when I was doing the tutorial. But anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to hit the like button or subscribe for more pixel art content. This is Phoenix, and as always, I will see you guys later. Bye!